FAU and Tennessee, the second game at Madison Square Garden. The second game out in Las Vegas. Going to be, boy, a matchup of two programs, and we kind of get this trilogy feeling, to kind of get a combat sports feel there, Chip, between Gonzaga and UCLA. A couple of great, memorable instances. Let's first start with the one back in 2006. 17 years to the day. Bruins are down 17 at one point of this game. Adam Morrison, of course, and the collapse from the Zags, and then, Collison and Hollins for UCLA. First off, what do you remember most about this game out in Oakland?
A choke in the truest sense of the form. There was nothing fluky. How about this? Gonzaga didn't have any missed free throws down the stretch. They had a 9-point lead with 3:26 remaining. UCLA scored the final 11 points, and they were all without having to foul and send Gonzaga to the line. That's because of turnovers, and that's because of missed shots. Gonzaga went 0 for 6 from the field in that final 3:26. That is a choke in the truest sense, because you had opportunities to extend the lead with jump shots. You had opportunities to extend the lead that you handed away with turnovers. This was the ball, the game, your March Madness future in your hands, and you were just not able to get a single point. Again, 11-0 is the way that score went across the final 3:26 after Gonzaga had a 9-point lead. The lead was by as many as 17, and I think what a lot of people forget is that the looks on the faces of these Gonzaga players before the game was even over was of sadness. You could just feel the way that all of the momentum had been traded from the Gonzaga side to the UCLA side. The UCLA side, which, by the way, was the 2 seed in the region, Gonzaga was the 3. It's not like UCLA was some sort of upset or underdog, which is why, it really is a choke in the truest sense of the word, because Gonzaga had so many opportunities and literally handed them away.
Yeah, they were still, I think, Chip, ascending at that time back in 06 with Adam Morrison. And let's quickly get to the one a couple years ago, Suggs and that buzzer beater in the Final Four.
Oh, man. Johnny Juzang had a terrific game-tying bucket that would have given us an opportunity to get a second overtime in what was already a modern classic. And then Jalen Suggs, the fact that Gonzaga was undefeated at the time, I think just is the icing on the cake here. I love this shot. It's one of the greatest shots in NCAA tournament history. But again, the game itself, the final minutes of regulation, all of overtime leading up to the point, this one is truly iconic. And what's fun is we do have some players who are on that very court, including Drew Timme there in the bottom left-hand corner, who are going to be out there on the court. Just a phenomenal matchup. These have been two of the best teams in the West Coast all season long, and now they get to play in a West Regional semifinal with an Elite Eight spot on the line. Tommy, I don't have any more good words for it. I love it.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.